How do you continue to serve when you feel like your heart is just being ripped out, when the suffering of the world is just too much to bear? Today I'm giving you 4 approaches that can help you get through this moment. They've helped me get through this moment, and maybe we can make the burden for nurses a little bit less. Hi, I'm Megan, nurse practitioner, nurse coach, and this video is for nurses who feel just worn out, overwhelmed, overstressed, and that they can't give themselves some of the great care that they give their patients. This video is for you if you're looking to bolster yourself up and try and continue to show up as the awesome nurse that you are. So the question today is, how do we continue to show up? How do we continue to show up when everything is so catastrophic and so awful right now in the healthcare field and just in the world at large? Now, I know many of you are working in hospitals and long-term care facilities, but there are a lot of nurses who are working in other fields, in schools, in insurance companies, in private practices. How do we continue to show up when this suffering around us is so huge? I know I don't need to go through the atrocities of what's going on right now. We see it in the faces of our colleagues. We see it in the faces of our patients and our children who are staring at screens all day trying to count that as education. We see it in the faces of our teachers who are trying to teach our children and can't do it. We see it in the faces of the new moms that have no social support, or the elderly who are totally isolated. So how do we continue to show up? How do we continue to serve? What do we do when we're so tired and when our hearts hurt? My solution, we go back to basics. There are 4 basics that I like to go back to. Basic number 1, you are a nurse. A nurse is not a degree that you got. It's something that is intrinsic to you. It's who you are. You're a nurse even on your bad days, even when you don't have the appropriate tools, even when you feel like you're not showing up as much as you could. You are a nurse. Basic number 2, focus on the patient. Focus on the patient in front of you. Focus in that moment on what you can do. Not when you're done charting, not when you're done passing meds, not when you're done writing your name on whiteboards so that you don't get points off for some survey. Focus on what you can do right then and there on the person in front of you. Be your best self, whatever that looks like there. Basic number 3 may seem a little counterintuitive. Go all in. Go all in. Give all of yourself. Now, I know a lot of people say, I can't give all of myself, I'm empty. There is always enough love to go around. Serve from a place of abundance, that there's always more love that we can give. If you serve from a place of scarcity, when we try and hold on to whatever we can, it creates a tremendous resistance. And then we're the ones who feel that. So what I propose is showing up 100%, going all in for the person in front of you with love and with compassion for what they are going through at the moment. What you'll find when you do this is that you're the one who gets refilled from that. You're the one who gets to feel the benefit of that love. Even if the patient is irritated or delusional, or maybe their family is angry, or maybe they think that you should be doing more. All of that doesn't matter if you know you are going all in and you are showing them love. So I say go all in. I say hold nothing back, because that is how you're going to replenish yourself. That is how you're going to feel better, because you get to feel the benefit of your expression of love. That kind of leads me into basic number 4. Let go of the things that you can't do right now. Know that some things are going to fall to the wayside while you serve the greater good. We are tempted to say, I should have done more. What does that even mean? How do you do more? You can't do more than what you can do. You can only do your maximum effort. So if we're showing up with love and we're doing everything that we can in that moment, even if we don't have the tools we have, even if we have too many patients or not enough time or too many demands, if we're showing up and doing the best that we can with the tools we have, we just gotta let the rest go. We can't do more than we can do. Here's the thing, here's a little caveat to that. You might need to give yourself some space to grieve the fact that you can't do more than you're doing, that you don't have the tools, that there's always another patient. You can grieve the fact that this is hard. This is really hard. But grieve what you can't do and let it go. It is enough. What we do is enough, even when it doesn't feel like it. We serve because we're the strongest. We're the most fit for this job. Every time we lighten someone's suffering even a little bit, we are nurses. Every time we answer somebody's medical question or answer a call from a friend who has one more thing they need to ask, we're nurses. Every time we cut somebody a little bit of slack, we're nurses. Every time we come up with a creative solution to something that just seems like it's not going to work, we're nurses. Every time that we show up and do our best work, whatever that looks like, we're nurses. Every time that we come home and we say, I can't take one more thing, I can't do it one more day, I just can't take anymore, and then we show up to work again, we're nurses. My friend Heidi, who's an amazing school nurse, told me once, when trauma breaks your heart open, it cracks it open for love to come in and heal it. I invite you to try that. It's worked amazingly well for me, and if I can lighten your suffering a little bit by sharing it with you, I hope that I have. I'm truly grateful to be a nurse. I'm grateful to have the opportunity to support those around me, and I am grateful for all of you. Be brilliant, be kind. If this helps you in some way, please share it with a friend or comment below. I'll see you in the next video.